Ok. Allora, fatemi condividere un secondo. Io non le so più fare ste robe. Cazzo si faceva? Boh. Beh, ci dovremmo essere. Ok. Hi guys, this is Silvio, Bad English and the worst video quality on YouTube ever, and today I'm here to show you 3 more games from the Toasty GameJam 2. The games I'm gonna play today are Vanta, Bara and Alora Connect. Then I'll have a break and then play 3 more games and so on until I played all 17 games. I have to be honest, I'm gonna play them in a rush. 17 games in a week is a lot, so let's start. No intro for this game. Okay, there is an intro, but it's in the new game and not before the presentation. Okay, that's a wise choice. I can't hear the sound, maybe just me. Okay, there is sound. Digital tablet, custom graphic, disturbing images. Well, he surely created a lot of images. Okay, great start. No text. If you're following this live, you should know how much I hate the long scrolling text at the start, despite I use it. Custom tile set. The bed is unproportionate compared to the character. The sink instead is fine. There is a small discrepancy, maybe it's an artistic choice, I don't know, with the character having a sort of a South Park style and the environment and the plot going towards something very horror instead. Meat. Let me check the menu. Okay, simple menu, but clear. So far I'm really enjoying the palette, the choice of color. I very rarely use the light blue because it's usually too saturated for me. But here instead there's a lot of light blue and there's a good use of it. Custom sprites. It's not just the lack of writing. I believe the writing doesn't skyrocket. So this bag, you'd find some meat. Just say fucking meat. Meat. I'm clicking on a bag, so you don't have to repeat inside this bag, no? If the image is clear, I know that a bag is a bag. That's I don't want to sound too harsh that I'm trying to learn about game design. It's a large chart, what you look like on the inside. Okay, a bit of childish choice of word. We got a torch, flashlight. But you didn't tell me how to use it, I suppose. So I can get this is an horror game, but come on, isn't it too silent? That looks scary. I'm gonna stay away. Keyhole, so we need a key. Giant door. Okay, we can sprint. Let me check. Okay, there's the monster went away. It's locked. Everything is locked in this fucking game. So far I can say I like the presentation. Despite being in an enclosed space, there's nothing referring to the fact that we are underground. So maybe the adherence to the team is present, maybe it's not. Creativity. I'm very critical about the creativity of games. That's because I start with the question, what is creative in this game? I can see a wise use of plugins and mechanics and a nice graphic and such, but what is creative of this game? More meat, but I can't get anywhere. Not many description. Okay, there are many different ways to deliver the narrative in your game. One classic way is the linear way. You basically tell the story exactly like you would tell a story, so the start and such. But then, with Dark Souls made popular another way of telling a story, which is to avoid clear explanation and long cutscenes. Okay, this room changed. And instead use the items and hints scattered throughout the map to tell the story. This game, on a side, decided to avoid a long initial cutscene, which is something I appreciated. But then there is a lack of information in the items and the stuff I'm finding around. The environment itself doesn't tell us much. It's a sort of an hospital where we are, I don't know why, stuck in here. I can see an overlapping sprite. Am I right? And get outside, get inside. Game over. Okay. I guess I will rate this. a lot of games to play. I can't give a second or third chances to each and every one. So enjoyment. Did I enjoy this game? No battle. The exploration is just walking with no description, and I failed without understanding much of what I should do. So enjoyment low. Sorry. Presentation is very good. I liked the tile set. I liked the palette they chose. The lot of images used to create a quick intro that explain just enough. So presentation is probably 4 or 5 star. I will be generous this time because I wasn't with enjoyment. Creativity. I ask myself the question: what is creative about this game? And the answer is probably nothing. Probably nothing. Everything I've seen in this game is something I have already seen. The use of various mechanics is quite clever and well implemented. So this idea of repeating the same areas in a loop with the monster appearing, disappearing, that's something quite creative on a side, but on the other side it's very common to be found in horror games. So creativity, I won't go low, but I won't go very high. It's probably 3 or 4 stars. While adherence to the team, I have to say this, that they missed a chance. They missed a chance, a really huge chance. They just needed to say that this hospital, this environment was underground. But the initial cutscene doesn't give any hint about the fact that this hospital is underground or such. So I can say there's some kind of adherence to the team. I'm sorry. This might as well look as an already finished project that they presented for this jam. I'm not saying it is, I'm saying that it could be, just because this game doesn't adhere to the team in any way. So adherence to the team, I will go very low, probably 1 or 2 stars. And this is a missed chance for this game, because with such a good presentation, such a wise use of lighting effects and RPG Maker mechanics, they could have created a very nice game with much more content, enjoyable content. Instead, the experience, despite the fact that I got such an early game over, the experience is very poor. It's not just horror. There's an overall lack of description and items to explore. Just huge areas with nothing in them but the monster. So I will be quite critical about this. Okay. Vanta is gone. Next game is, I suppose, Bara. Bara? Why? It's very interesting the amount of titles people came up to. There are very different titles, and Bara. I don't know what to expect from a game called Bara. So let's close Vanta and start Bara, I suppose. Okay, let me show it. Bara. What do I know about this game? I might as well check the page. Where is the page? Game page. The graphic looks custom, not complex. The game page is the more empty page I ever seen on the internet. The game page says game where you walk around and it sucks. Okay, so we're in for a big one. This might be a bluff, and instead we'll have a great game. I don't know. I'm curious now. Surely you got my attention. That's what a game page should do. Custom graphic, custom images. It's my choice and the habit to appreciate always when there's something custom. The sprite is very funny. I wouldn't say it's fluid. It's hard to deal with 3x4 sprites, but He looks like he's jerking off. Anyway, as I said, I really appreciate custom graphics. The overall results, despite being so stylized and simple, is for me it's quite better than using the common assets inside the game. Do you want to buy anything? No or no? Let's say no. Okay then. And he said, we walk and it sucks. This game you're not allowed on my trampoline. Okay. Ah, so we can't go in the trampoline. We're walking and it sucks. There are so many things to do, but we can't do anything. Okay, I'm really enjoying this. I'm cold. There's a sort of irony in this game that's incredible. The environment, these rocks, makes me imagine that we are underground. So this game, surprisingly, might achieve a high score, a very high score by me. I hate this place. I'm not going here. You can't do anything in this game. It's a walking simulator and it sucks. That's what the dev said, and he was right. So far it's right. And I tell you, not even walking. Hey, hello. What's up? I was just looking around. Never been around here. You're right about that. I don't think I've ever seen you before. What's your name? Leo. That's a lovely name. My name is Eva. Cool. It's called a rose. It's so sick. I never seen anything like this before. You know, there's a lot of roses on the surface. Really? Yeah, maybe one day you could see them. How can I get to the surface? No! Go get me a snack. Oh, let me lower the BGM a bit. Change of music. Still custom graphic. A quick but meaningful dialogue. This game is really gonna rate. I'm gonna rate really high this game because, despite his evident flaws, this game answers quite well to the GameJam parameters. So we gotta get a snack. Let's find a snack. Oh, that's dash. Cool. There isn't the always dash option, but there is the dash. Okay. Would an apple be good? Probably. Yeah, I'll take an apple. Oh, change of character dimension. Aren't you gonna pay? Oh, we're stealing the apple. Oh fuck. No. What? Got stuck. No, why? No. No, I believe. Can you see the mouse cursor? I hopefully you do. Well, I believe that the animation meant to have the character walk down, but the character is missing a step forward, so he gets right over this stand, and the character doesn't have a true on or a skip movement box checked in the RPG Maker command function, so the character gets stuck in this stand. This is my hypothesis. Man, I am deeply sorry, but having a bug so soon in a game so simple kinda destroys the rating I'm gonna give you. Sorry. So, rate Bara. Enjoyment. I laughed. So this is good, but I can't rate it higher than 3 stars. I'm sorry, just a few minutes of game ain't enough. Presentation, I want to reward the custom graphics. Creativity is very high. I'm gonna give a 5 towards creativity and just a 3 in presentation. Adherence to the team, we're going for a 3. 3, 6, 9, 14 points. This is a lot. Maybe I lower it a bit here and there. Okay. Main char got stuck in the stand after getting the apple. Okay, commented. Oh. Okay, Bara rated. Sorry. I also commented telling the guy about the bug I found. Let's go for the last game for today, for this round at least, which is Alora Connect. Let's try Alora Connect. I should have it right here. This game didn't have an intro. No game had an intro so far, but my title, and but this one had a splash screen. You missed it. Custom splash screen is always cool. New game. Boom. It's time to wake up. This is a staple in video games, starting the game with the main character waking up. I did it as well. Ocarina of Time, Zelda series always start like this. It's a staple in the genre. It's your first day alive. Yes, it is. You deserve a name, probably. What do you want to be called? You is fine. I like you as a name. Right. Let me fix this. You. Yeah. Let me explain something. You are me. We are the same person. And I need you. Without you I can no longer exist. You are created for this and your time has finally come. What are we looking at? A lot of text. Right after I pressed new game with little to no graphical evidence. I mean, just a drawing. Bad way to start, black screen. You press new game, boom! The game answers with a punching you in the face with a lot of writings and a black screen. You got such a awesome graphic, I'm amazed, but you can't deal with this. That was a bad start. Also, you have this kind of custom graphic and you didn't customize the text box. Also, the text is going outside of the box. How can you do something so great and something so stupid at the same time? I mean, did you test your game? After 1 minute, this is your ship, or what's left of it. Okay, sort of a Pikmin graphic, Pikmin plot. By the way, if the ship crashed, then we are not underground. A lot of text, again. long tutorial before we can even move the character, which has a sprite with just left and right. This might be an artistic choice. The menu is actually great. Items, skills, keep, status. I'm having a bad feeling. Can I say this? You know, I'm always saying this. I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling about this game. It's just a feeling, but I feel like this game was like a sort of a project started months ago and then decided to present it for the jam. Because so far nothing hints me at the team, the adherence to the team. There's nothing about the underground, and also there are some parts that wouldn't be particularly relevant for a game jam game that are instead heavily polished, like the menu. And at the same time, some other choice like seems to be kinda rushed. The game has more mechanic than how many you would add in a 7-day game. Strange bush blocks your way. Yeah, it's really Pikmin. We are in a wild area. We have to explore and find items. The flashlight I have, the light I have, is very, very tiny. And this is an artistic choice we have to consider. It's all about moving in the dark, but the flashlight is too small. I'm focusing my attention and my stare at a very small part of the screen. The rest of the screen should maybe. Okay, I can light up the areas, and that should help for exploration. Okay, I will do this. No fight, no encounter yet. I'm just exploring. Such a great graphic for so far. Oh, I don't. Oh, understood. I need to light up the area, but I have a limited amount of this shimmering stuff. So I have to remove it from some areas to move it to some other, so that I can light up my way and go further. That's what I believe is the game, but I don't know where to go. Always dash. Options, controls. There is no puff. There is no always dash. This flower is empty. Man, I wouldn't say I'm lost, but with this black screen and I don't know. Oh, I could jump this. Whoa, cool. Can I jump this one too? Yeah. Okay, I'm now exploring. Star drop. I guess these are. Okay. This game is surprising me. I started very harsh and critic, but there's more to discover for sure. So zoom, Galva zoom plugin, very small animation cutscene. We are inside a cave, so technically we can say we are underground, I guess. The sprite didn't change, although somehow I got above. Was I supposed to get here? Am I out of bounds? I don't really know. Can I get off somehow? Yes, I'm stuck though. I guess I wasn't supposed to be here. There's nothing and... Okay. So the bush blocks my way. And there are a lot of bushes. And... Oh, a vine! But I don't have the strength to get above that vine. So that is an exit. Okay. What is this? This is another place where I can get above. Okay. I suppose I gotta get to those 3 balls. But I don't know how. No tutorial. No tutorial. Or worse, there was a tutorial, but the tutorial didn't give me any lead towards this. I don't know how to get there. I mean, there are some bushes. I gotta probably cut these bushes down somehow, but I don't have the items. Also, the bushes are meant to block my way. Oh yeah, the cutscene. There was this enemy. How stupid I am. Laser beam or catch monster. So we got a monster catching mechanic. 1 hit of laser beam and then we catch it. Okay. Pokemon mechanic. What else can I say? While I like this mechanic and generally speaking it's a quirk and an upgrade to a basic RPG battle, you will lose point in creativity for me, because it's the classic monster catching game with no quirk to the core mechanic. The fight is one of the most boring fights ever. I'm not taking any damage. I'm just spamming this laser beam for a small amount of damage, so I can capture this thing. We are in the yellow bar. Catch monster. Capturing animation is something, let's say. Give a name, no, I don't give a fuck at first. Raccoon grass. Oh, okay. Okay, the animals you capture will be relevant in the environment, cutting stuff. Nice. But you use a black screen to avoid using an animation. I can tell you. I gotta bring back this to my ship. I can also cut and explore more. Okay, this is a quick exit. Again, I'm not supposed to get above these, but I always get above these. This is an issue. The fact that I'm going out of bound every 2 seconds maybe is an issue. So I'm getting here. Can I jump down? No. Can I jump down? See, yes. So now I'm going back to my ship, and this game should have added a map, I'll be honest. You have such a huge custom menu and no map for a game of exploration in the dark. I'll tell you. Bye. Okay. Sell. Sell for what? Buy. 20 points. I don't know what should I do. Okay, upgrade equipment. Then illuminates your surroundings. Nice. But I was already illuminating my surrounding thanks to the flashlight. I can't buy these. Can I sell these? Buy. A blessing granted by it warns you and restores 20% of HP. Yeah, but how can I lose HP if there's no enemy? I gotta take something, I don't know, to get above these vines. Maybe I'm supposed to get later. So there are some kind of Metroidvania mechanics in this game. We are upgrading our equipment, getting more abilities. That's interesting, for sure. If, and I'm a skeptic, but if this game is made in 7 days, this is something to consider and appreciate. Anyway, I got an upgrade, yes, but what the fuck? What the fuck does this upgrade do? I'm afraid it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. Most boring fight. This game has a lot of interesting mechanic, but overall the pacing is something that the developer didn't consider it enough. So the whole game is just like, oh, interesting this, and then you find out that it's not so interesting. I'm gonna rate this game and not play any further after this fight. I believe I've seen enough to get an average idea about this game. DNA found. So now I got the DNA. Overcomplicated mechanic. Just tell the player, kill monster, put monster, catch monster. That's good enough. How can I get aside from it? Fuck. No, I gotta get there and make the whole. Thanks a lot. So let's be honest, I save. Eventually I'm gonna play this game again, but with 70 games to play I can not dedicate more time to Alora Connect. Let's go straight to the rating. So enjoyment, despite the many mechanics, the interesting huge map to explore, the possibilities of achieving new upgrade, having new skills and such, all these very great ideas are interconnected in a boring pacing. The feeling of isolation that the environment gives, which are artistically appreciated, ruin the overall gameplay experience. I mean, it's bad to play, and that's the worst thing a video game could do. The same game with some twerk to the pacing, especially at the start, could be a wonderful game, a great game, a very interesting game to play. But it should be much faster. Less text when not needed, and add a map so the player doesn't get lost ever, and such. So enjoyment, I will go for 3 stars. Presentation, I really enjoyed much of the stuff of the presentation. I did not enjoy that you kept the common window box for text, and the very first text appearing on the screen was cut by the box. But but overall the presentation is made out of a custom or a rare tile set. It's consistent. I like these bold edges around the sprites, and you use the color white, which is also kind of original. So presentation, I will go for 4 or 5 stars. I'll probably be generous and go for 5 stars. Creativity, there is a lot of going on, so creativity can't be low, but we also have to consider how much of this is truly original, and going for a catch monster mechanic is not original, at least since '96, so that I will go for 3 stars for creativity. It's probably too low. Maybe I'm too harsh. I don't know. I surely should have seen more about the game to answer properly, but 17 games. Adherence to the team. We are technically underground. Nice question. I don't know. There are underground environments. There's a cave for sure, but there's nothing that specifically refers to this game as happening underground. It's quite possible that this was a project started somehow and then proposed for this jam, even if it doesn't match the theme. Let me check the game page. That maybe there are more informations. Game also admits the version is unstable. Explore, key feature, gamepad support. No, I can't see anything that makes me understand if this game was made just for the jam or not. Anyway, adherence to the team, I will go for 3 stars. Come on. It's low, but that's it. There's nothing that told me that this game was trying to adhere to the team more. See you, I guess, later with 3 more games. I'm trying to play all the games from this jam. I played about 15 games yesterday, 3 more today, and I don't know how many I will be able to play by the end of this, but I will try to play them all. Thank you for watching again. See you later with 3 more games. I yet don't know which one they are. If you already have taken part into this game jam, please reach me on Discord. Tell me the title of your game so I can stream it and tell you when I'm streaming it. So I don't know, maybe you're interested in it. See you later. Thanks.